without further ado, let's get into it.
Hero against PSG leading the break. Gomes looking for the overlap. Alba inside. It's Messi!
Outside, it plays it inside. Great tackle, but he's finished off by Xavi. It's over from him, but it's Messi. It's Iniesta!
Hello community, welcome back to another Barcelona match review. Barcelona destroyed Pumas 6-0. What a way to end the pre-season. This was an amazing, fantastic way to end the pre-season, resulting in Barcelona around 3 wins and a draw, having no losses, which was really amazing and interesting to see, because this was I was expecting to be like a transition season. The overall that we had, the signings, the departures, I thought definitely there could be probably experiments from Xavi, a bit of difficulties in beginning, but Xavi understood. He tried to understand how the team was working, and of course it was working really well, and ended off with a 6-0 victory. And so many positives to talk about, of course, lots to talk about. There's a little bit of negatives which were there in this match, but mostly, of course, will be the positives. And first half, second half, as well as player analysis to discuss. So, without further ado, let's get into it. And let's start off with the first half lineup. Of course, Marc-Andre ter Stegen was in goal, left back Alejandro Balde, right back Sergi Roberto. Our centre back duo was Araujo and Eric Garcia. Our midfield trio was Busquets, Gavi and Pedri. Our front three was the strongest front three: Lewandowski, Rafinha on the right and Dembele on the left. But they of course were interchanging, so of course you really can't say like Rafinha on the left or Dembele on the right or vice versa. But we started off very strong, and of course this was a very strong opening for Barcelona. In just the 3rd minute itself, Barcelona opened the score sheet, and it was Robert Lewandowski's first goal in a Barcelona shirt as well. It was a really good chip pass from Pedri to Lewandowski. Lewandowski bet the keeper and of course hit that goal in, which was a very tight angle, very difficult angle, but of course it is RL9, Robert Lewandowski, so he buried that in very nicely. And of course we did not stop there. We just had another goal in just minutes, and this one comes for Pedri. Once again, Dembele on the right hand side giving a pass to Robert Lewandowski inside the box. The defenders were thinking that Robert will actually shoot, so they were actually ready to defend to block the shot, but they did not expect the run from Pedri. But Lewandowski did. He gave the pass to Pedri. Pedri bet the keeper and scored the goal. So another 2 amazing goals to witness in just starting 5 minutes or something. Like, it was so quick. My goodness, that was really impressive from Barcelona. And they did not stop there as well. They just got their 3rd goal also, which of course this comes from Dembele, and Rafinha on the right hand side giving a nice assist to Dembele inside the box, who actually made a nice run from the left hand side. The defenders did not expect it. It was open space for Dembele, shot the bottom right corner, and of course got that goal in. So once again, fantastic stuff. Really amazing opening from Barcelona, and just in 8 minutes Barcelona got almost 3 goals, which was really impressive. And why this was working so well, why this was working so amazing, because Barcelona's chemistry in this match compared to the other matches we have seen has improved drastically, and I mean drastically. They improved so well. Like, it's with the front three that was connecting very well, Robert Lewandowski, Dembele as well as Rafinha. The midfield as well was very functional. Pedri, Gavi doing good defensive work, as well as they were really composed in terms of attacking wise as well, not being too hurried. They were passing the ball, having good link-ups with their wingers as well. Gavi with Rafinha or Gavi with Dembele, they used to interchange as well. That unpredictability as well that Dembele and Rafinha used to add by interchanging as well was really great. Eric Garcia as well doing his job from the ball distribution. Araujo as well changing flanks sometimes from right side to the left side, making it a bit difficult for the Pumas players to cope up with it. It was really good, really functional from Barcelona. And of course, the 4th goal also came in just the 18th minute, and this was really a fabulous one. Eric Garcia finds Robert Lewandowski, but the defender just completely gets shattered. A back heel pass from Robert Lewandowski. Pedri makes the run, and once again, composed as ever, takes his time, shoots the goal. And what a way, just what a brilliant first half. Like, as I said, the chemistry, the main thing that I would like to say is the chemistry was very good in this match. And throughout first half, second half as well. But there were, of course, a little bit possession losses where afterwards, after this fourth goal, there was more attacks coming from Pumas. They were getting more hold of the ball. Up till the 18th minute, it was all Barca. But then after that, Pumas were getting a bit hold of the ball. It wasn't like we were just done there as well. Like, as Pumas were also getting chances, we were also creating a lot of chances. And of course, there were many close ones like Rafinha hitting the woodwork. Lewandowski had a very close one as well in the first half. There were many chances from us as well. We could not bury all of them. We, of course, got the 4 goals. But the main thing, of course, to discuss is that the chemistry drastically improved. Like, it has improved very well. The players were linking up very well. They were having good connection. They were having good movements as well, which was really good. Especially Robert Lewandowski. Lewandowski's movement was fantastic, and the way he was linking up with the players, really beautiful. And Pedri, as usual, just amazing, man. Like, this guy is just so elegant on the ball, so composed on the ball. It's really brilliant. Overall, the whole team played so well in the first half. Really good connection between the players. Really good chemistry. There was like a sense of disciplined leadership as well. Like, not to give up. Like, just constantly attack. Do not give up relentlessly. And it was really fantastic. And just like that, of course, Barcelona ended off the first half with 4-0. And of course, the second half also began and we went rampage again. There was some subs made on, of course, like Franquese came in. I think Frankie de Jong also came in. Gerard Piqué came in. So there was like many subs actually that were made. Of course, expect it's a friendly, so there were subs. But of course, the fifth goal, in fact, came very quickly as well, as Kessie was fed by a ball. Once again, Robert Lewandowski linking up, as I said to you. Lewandowski has been, like, some people have been questioning that maybe Lewandowski should be used as a pure striker. Just feed him the balls and he will shoot the goals. But this guy is very good in link-up plays as well. And in this match alone itself, this guy has got like 2 assists, I think. It was brilliant from Robert Lewandowski. Just absolutely fabulous from him. I think he got 3 assists, in fact, not 2 assists. But he once again linked up, gave a nice ball to Kessie inside the box. Kessie gave to Aubameyang. And of course, you expect Aubameyang to shoot that in, and that scored 5-0. 5-0 was the score for Barcelona. Really brilliant. And once again, chemistry play, and the movements as well. I think the movements, the understanding as to when and to which player you should receive the ball, it was really brilliant. Pressing, as usual, Barcelona, they were pressing really well as well, not giving much chances to Pumas. They were trying to have the control in the match. And just like that in second half as well. The one thing that I also want to mention is like the quality depth that we have. Like, this squad is so quality that we almost removed a lot of our first team players from the first half. And still we performed so well. Like, we performed so good with our subs. Of course, there is like probably 1 or 2 departures from those depth, like, maybe Frankie de Jong, maybe Memphis. But even that, like Frankie de Jong is like, it's like a debatable one. Maybe he might stay, might not stay. Memphis is like a sure one to go. But even if you do not consider him, like, consider the other options. So good. They're so brilliant. They connect so well together. It's like absolutely brilliant. It's like the quality that we have got, like both halves, even though second half was a little bit more dead, I would say, a little bit not having like that many chances as compared to the first half. But of course, they played well. They still kept the ball on. They were defensively good. Offensively, they were trying their opportunities. They were trying to link up well. It was really fun and really good, man. And of course, there were more subs came in, like almost in the second half, the team almost rotated completely. It was brilliant. One play, of course, Aubameyang was tried on the right wing, and I think he did a okay job. I think in terms of his runs, like he's like a pure like striker. Of course, those strikers know really well how to make off-ball movements. His off-ball movements were good. I think on ball, his passing and stuff was quite awful. Like, sometimes he was hitting the pass too strong, like with too much strength in it. Like, you just have to give a little bit of touch in it, and of course that could result in goal. There was actually a very close chance where Aubameyang was on the right, and actually he gave like a hard pass inside the box, and there was like Robert Lewandowski and Franquese. Both of them were very close to it, but it was such hard, like, he hit it so hard that the ball just went outside. So yeah, that's like one thing. Like, Aubameyang on the wings can be a little bit detrimental, because I think that passing, that is very critical in that wings. Of course, if you plan to maybe cut inside, make him cut inside like how Dembele, Rafinha does, I guess that's okay. But yeah, in terms of those crosses and stuff, which can be very critical, it's like a bit of like a meh. But nonetheless, he scored a goal, and his off-ball movements as a striker, of course, he's a Robert Lewandowski backup, so you can pretty much expect him to play in that striker role. And it's not bad to have some experiments. Of course, it's a Joan Gamper trophy, and we already had a destructing lead, so yeah, it's anyways fine. But of course, we have to also talk about the 6th goal, and well, this was really, once again, Xavi's pressing coming into light, and of course Frenkie de Jong just pressing the defender. He just fell down. Like, I think physical wise, like, these players really got dominated by Barcelona players, which is quite I would say interesting. Mostly Barcelona, they don't do really physical pressing. They do mostly like cutting the lanes, pressing. Like, they mostly cut the lines for the players, and of course they do push towards them. But yeah, I mean, the Pumas players were like just falling down here and there, and of course Frenkie de Jong got the ball, hit it in the bottom right corner, and of course that was 6-0. And so much amazingness. It's like so brilliant. And of course, we have to talk about the player analysis, like in analyzing the players. I think from first half, probably if I say like Marc-Andre ter Stegen, well, he didn't have much of something to do in this match. He was just distributing the ball, having fun in the back, because it was just Barcelona in the first half. Alejandro Balde, I think he had a fair game. I think he definitely can develop quite well. Offensively, he was really good. He can, of course, improve a lot more. Now that we might be close to signing Alonso, I think it might be definitely a good choice to let Balde go on a loan, and I think that can probably work. Araujo and Eric Garcia, both of them did brilliant jobs. Araujo defensively wise, Eric Garcia once again ball distribution, brilliant stuff. Right back, who was Sergio Roberto, right? Roberto, surprisingly, he did a fair job as well. I thought it might be a bit difficult one, but Pumas as well, in general, they weren't really a great club. Like, their attack as well wasn't that brilliant from the right hand side, and nonetheless, Roberto, he was pushing up forward. He was being more aggressive, being linked towards the attackers and stuff. With the front three, with the midfield, he was he's good. But I don't think so. We should continue Roberto in the right back side, because it's definitely not worth the risk, unless it depends upon how Xavi uses it, because I think Roberto in midfield, of course, can be a great addition, but I mean, we already have so much quality in the midfield, like, it'll be like so difficult to like put everyone in. But yeah, Roberto had a fair game. Midfield trio, Busquets did a great job today in terms of defensive wise, ball recoveries, as well as switching the flanks from left or to the right, switching constantly, passing the ball to Dembele and Rafinha. That was really good to increase our attacks, and it was really good. Gavi, Pedri, fantastic. Gavi, once again, relentless in pressing, linking up with Lewandowski and Rafinha, or sometimes with Dembele. Same with Pedri. Pedri he got 2 goals and I think 1 assist as well. Yeah, the Lewandowski goal. So brilliant, man, brilliant from both of them. They were just brilliant together, and it's fantastic. It's just brilliant, and the quality that we have in midfield, of course, it's undescribable, like indescribable, or whatever you want to say that. But it was really brilliant. And of course, the front three, Rafinha, Dembele, Lewandowski, brilliant, massive, absolutely beautiful. Everything that you want to say. These three, if they link up really well, it's like it's just going to be so amazing. The way like how Xavi uses unpredictability as well, like interchanging Rafinha and Dembele. Even sometimes Robert Lewandowski actually used to go on towards like left wing side, not like literally left wing. Like he used to of course come central, but even Dembele used to sometimes come in the middle when Lewandowski used to go on the left. So it's just like the unpredictability that you just love to see, and it's really brilliant. From second half, I think probably I would say Dest came on, of course, as the right back. He had an okay game, not that bad, not that good. Then Jordi Alba came on. Jordi Alba also had an okay game. Then yeah, I think the centre back duo was Kunde and Araujo, and there was Pique as well. So Araujo played a bit in the second half, but then he got subbed off with Kunde, and then Gerard Pique also played in. First, of course, debut for Kunde. Okay, nothing much to defend, so it was alright, it was okay. Gerard Pique as well, alright. Frankie de Jong was quite good. Frankie de Jong, Kessie and Nico was actually the midfield trio in the second half, and it was working quite good. They were interchanging usually, like Kessie sometimes used to become lone pivot. Nico and Frankie used to jump off forward. Then Frankie used to be lone pivot. Then Nico used to be lone pivot. They used to interchange and cause unpredictability, and it's good actually. Like Nico, sometimes when he used to go up top, his close dribbling was good. It was fantastic. Like in close range wise, like he's really good in dribbling out from that situation. Frankie de Jong, just being Frankie de Jong, he had another very good performance, and well, as I said, I always believe that Frankie can fit into this Xavi system. It's just hopefully he stays in the team, and well, we have to see what happens about that. But yeah, Frankie, once again, very good job. Aubameyang, I've already spoken about him. Good goal, but I think as a winger, not definitely the best choice. Then we had Memphis Depay, of course, could be his potential last match in a Barcelona shirt, or maybe is the last match in a Barcelona shirt. And yeah, he had an okay game, fair game, alright. It wasn't anything really great, really bad. Ansu Fati as well was there. Another okay game. I think Ansu, mostly as like a cut winger. He was cutting in, trying to do his stuff. But yeah, it was alright from Ansu as well. Nothing really that great, not that bad. He had his opportunities. He was picking up space as well, linking up as well. Overall, it was alright. It was okay. It was fine. Nothing really spectacular, as I would say. But yeah, nonetheless, the team played together very well in the first half as well as second half, and it just shows how much blessed we are with quality this season, and I'm so excited. I just cannot wait for the beginning of the season against Vallecano. I'm just waiting for that, and of course, hopefully you guys are as well, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video as well as we are ending it off. If you guys enjoyed it, of course, like, share, subscribe, and of course, as always, VISCA BARCA, Força Barça,